Why life hits you the hardest when you're already done? Yeah, that title ain't no clickbait, gang. If anything, it might be too real. But sit with me, please, because this one came from a day I honestly wasn't ready for. So I'm in my class doing my usual teacher grind, trying to keep my head straight, trying to practice this whole self improvement thing, trying to stay motivated even though my mental health was shaky, right? And out of nowhere, one of my students, he's 14, walks up to me and goes, "Sir, why is life so hard?" And I'm like, bro, today, honestly, my heart dropped. Not because he asked, but because at that exact moment, I was already barely holding myself together. Life had been kicking me with zero mercy. Not gonna lie. Just weeks before, I had lost someone I deeply love. And that person fought cancer for so long, only in the end to lose the battle. So you could kind of picture how I was feeling. And I'd been carrying that grief so quietly that even breathing felt like work. You know what I mean? So when he asked me that question, I swear my first thought was, like, seriously, why me, bro? Like, why today? Why my class? But I could see in his eyes, he needed someone right then. Not a lecture, not a motivational poster, a person. So I'm like, all right, talk to me. What's going on? And this kid, man, wow. He opens up in a way most adults never do. He tells me his mom is a single mom grinding two jobs, sometimes three. Some nights she comes home so tired she can't even eat. She just collapses on the couch. He said some days they stretch one meal into two, and he's trying so hard. School, homework, taking care of his little brother. But I mean, he is tired too. And then he drops the part that almost broke me. He was like, "Sir, she's doing everything right. So why does it still feel like we are losing?" Gang, tell me, how do you answer that? How do you look at a kid carrying pressure that grown men fold under when you barely slept last night yourself because you were crying in the dark, wondering the same thing? But I knew I had to say something, something real, something human, of course. So I put a hand on his shoulder and I told him, "Listen, I need you to hear me right now, like for real. What you're carrying, that isn't kid stuff. That's pressure grown adults collapse under. And the fact that you're still showing up, still trying, still learning, that already says something huge about you. You're stronger than you think." He's staring at the floor, of course, like fighting tears. So I soften my voice even more. I tell him, life is hard, yeah? But it's not hard because you're doing something wrong. It's hard because you care, because you love your mom, because you want better. That doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. I can see that tiny spark in his eyes, like he wanted hope so badly but didn't know where to look. So I kept going. I told him, "You know what resilience actually is? It's not being tough all the time. It's not acting like you're unbreakable. Resilience is waking up on days you don't want to. It's helping your mom even when you're tired. It's surviving moments that feel impossible. and not even realizing how incredible that is. Then I told him what I wish someone had told me when I was 14 because, wow, Lord knows I needed this. You're not meant to carry everything alone. You're not supposed to figure out life in one shot. You're allowed to feel sad. You're allowed to ask questions. And you are allowed to grow at your own pace. Struggling doesn't mean that you're failing. Struggling means you are becoming. After all of this, he is now finally starting to look up at me. And I swear, I could see some level of relief on his face. Tiny, but still noticeable. So I know that I had to finish strong. So I ended with this. Your life might be hard right now, but hard doesn't mean hopeless. Hard is the beginning of your story, not the end. And one day, you're going to look back and see that these moments didn't crush you, they built you. And I can't fix everything for you. I'm still trying to fix parts of me. But I promise you this, you're not alone, not in this classroom, not in this world. And every time life hits you, you've got another chance to rise. Never forget that part. Now, it won't be perfect, it won't be instant, it might be slow, but it will have the strength and it will be in your own time. Finally, I see that he's actually nodding to what I'm saying. No, it's not because everything was magically okay, but because he finally felt seen and heard, of course. And that's why I'm telling you this story today. Not for views, not for sympathy, but because if you feel like life is hitting you the hardest, when you already feel down, you're not crazy. You're not weak. You're not broken. You're human. And your story is not finished. It's far from it. It's only beginning. Please, I want to hear from you guys. Drop your thoughts below.